to Out of the Rough. I'm Fred Arnold. I'm joined by Ed Bernstein. Ed Bernstein, the 25 score guy, and been on the show many times. A friend to Out of the Rough.
I feel like a veteran now.
You are a veteran. What is new?
Well, thank you for asking. 25 Score has had a great quarter. In August, we actually are glad to say that we raised around $40,000 to $50,000 for local high schools. Every high school in the city.
$40,000 to $50,000.
Right, in 1 week. And the way it worked was we basically issued cards to all the high schools to sell when they came back to school for ASB, and they make a good portion of the card sales, and it went to put a big boost into their ASB. But more importantly, those people are going to be able to save money as part of your Out of the Rough theme, is that they'll be able to save money almost everywhere they go in Santa Clarita when they shop, and it keeps the money local with local merchants. And all those new people, there's about 10,000 cards that were added. We went from 30,000 users to 40,000 users in a week.
In 1 week. That's
we
a
also
25% gain.
30%.
30%. Oh, that's quite a bit.
Yeah, in a week. And it's our 22nd year we're celebrating. So it's really kind of exciting in one of the worst economies that's been around for a while to be able to grow with people not spending as much. Sometimes you think the discount programs may not be as effective because they may not think they're going to save as much because they don't spend as much. But since you can use it almost everywhere, it adds up really quick. We also, at the same time as the schools launched, we quietly launched the mobile app on those 10,000 cards, and I'm proud to say that we're reaching critical mass on the number of downloads to see those in all the stores. We installed 25 transmitters to allow you to win stuff when you walk into the stores. And if you download the app at 25 Score Map, you'll be able to put it on your phone, even if you don't have a card, to see what you're missing.
And that app is on, it's
on Android and iPhone. And the only phones that, and we even have a link if they call the office that you can use on a BlackBerry so they don't feel like a second-class citizen.
I need that.
You got it.
Very good. Now, I attended an event that you hosted.
Right, Lunch Mob.
Lunch Mob. Oh, what a great concept. You get people into a restaurant when they're not normally busy.
Right. Well, the concept was, I thought of it, you know, I have flashes and ideas. And
flashes of brilliance.
It's flashes of clarity, let's say. Whenever I see something clearly to completion in my head, the details follow later. Lunch Mob was an idea I had before all these other programs got launched, where how do we do something that's never been done before? How do you fill a restaurant on its slowest day and slowest hour and not discount by 50%? Even at 50%, it's hard to change buying behavior. So we tied in some of the key things people want to do, the open wound of I need to network more. I feel that a lot of the social things we're doing in Santa Clarita are the same people because they're all those high achievers we just talked about in the last section that are going to everything. The ones that don't normally do it, I wanted to get out of their office. And I have a user group of 40,000 people. We blast out through our email blast and through Facebook to get that 50 people that may eat a late lunch at 2 in the afternoon and meet people they would never ever meet. Now at the first Lunch Mob, you were there, you and I saw the people, they were not the people we see everywhere else. And a lot of these people have never set foot out of their office, and they were thrilled to meet the rest of the people that were there.
It was the first time I stepped out of the office and sat next to Rusty Parr. I'm friends with Rusty Parr, and then I met 3 or 4 other people.
Yeah.
Brilliant, brilliant.
Our next one's on the 25th of October, and we're almost 50% sold out, and we've only had it up for 4 days. So
look on the website, right? Your website to find out
I would go to the easiest
mob?
way to do it. It's Flash Mob was down the street at the mall. The Lunch Mob will be at Tandoori Grill, and it's okay. But the Lunch Mob will be at Tandoori Grill. I like using smaller restaurants that have been out here forever because it really proves a point. It'd be real easy to go to one of the big restaurants in the mall and say, I'll fill you with 150 people. But it's a lot more significant if I fill a restaurant that's been out for 30 years. The real significance is, of the 32, 33 people that were at Genghis Khan last month, 30 of them, or 29 of them, had never set foot in the restaurant in 31 years.
I'd never been there, and the food was excellent.
It was, and all of them said they would come back. So we have a hook to get them to come back within 30 days with their family. And the other hook is that from 2 to 3 they eat, and they sit with the 4 people luck of the draw. From 3 to 4, they get training on some subject that they really want to learn about. And when we first start out, we tell people don't sit next to someone you know and have them listen to whoever else is in the room. So if there's somebody you've always wanted to meet and they were a friend on Facebook, you'll have time. They're not going to run out at 4 o'clock. You'll have that 4 to 4:45, 4:50 to sit down in a booth and have a private chat with someone you've always wanted to meet. And these are the things that I've always wanted to be able to do in some of these other events, and people think that they're not willing to hang out. We, on our first launch, 2 to 5, we had 30 people really connecting, finding common ground, and finding a way to do some business together with people they may never have met.
Yeah, love it, love it. Now, we just have a minute. Brochure. A new brochure.
Okay, every quarter, every 3 months, we're reprinting the brochure with all the names, so when people are thinking about buying a card, they can look at it in something writing. Our premium people that are advertising with us have an opportunity to put their logo on that brochure, which goes out to 5,000 people on each printing. The last printing went out to the high schools, and this printing is going to go out for the next set of stuff that we do. Everyone on 25 Score, whether it's a $50 merchant listing or an all-in that's doing every program we do, is on the mobile app. They can search you by keyword. The new website will be much better as far as searching by keyword as well.
And that's 25score.com?
Correct.
25score.com. Ladies and gentlemen, Ed Bernstein, a frequent guest of Out of the Rough, because your company truly helps try just to, a little bit at a time, get people out of the rough and into success.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, thank you very much. It's always a pleasure. Well, great job on 25 Scorecard. Next up, we have Tammy Burnell. Tammy Burnell is a business coach, and she's going to share with you ideas to help kick your business into high gear in the coming year.